Hello YouTube, this is the Magnum94 here, and today on Stupid Nintendo Articles, I'm going to go over this really dumb article entitled, Save Your Money, There Is No Reason to Upgrade to the New 3DS XL. And I picked this article for two reasons. One, just through this I'm going to give my general opinions of the 3DS itself, since I haven't really done that on this channel yet. And two, just because this article is a classic case of someone basically just hearing complaints from other people, adding nothing new, and then uploading those same complaints to the internet without doing any further research or anything. Articles like this seem to happen a lot, especially for Nintendo, especially things regarding Nintendo, but they do happen for other things too. But this is a prime example of that. So let's begin. Hooray, the new 3DS is here! Well, almost. Run out to your local retailer and get one, right? Well, bring some extra pocket change, because if you don't already have one, you're going to need to buy a charger along with those awesome new games. Well, that's fine. Wait, what? The system doesn't even come with the charger? And there's only one exclusive game? It's not even out yet. Is there any reason to buy this thing? Okay. Well, okay. Do I agree with the fact that there's no charger? It definitely is an inconvenience, especially for people who haven't bought a 3DS yet, which I don't know why you wouldn't yet, considering there's so many great games for it, but that's your opinion. But I do understand why Nintendo has done this. They've been doing it in Europe and Japan for ever since, I think, 2012, since the XL came out over there. So they've been doing this for a long time, and it's only until now where the cost of the new little charging cradle and the charger would have bumped it well over $200, and they're probably eating the cost a little bit just to make the XL itself $200 as it is. So with the original 3DS XL, $200 they were probably making a little bit of profit with, but I have a feeling that the new 3DS XL, $200 is like maybe making $2 per system, maybe even just flat out breaking even on it. And having the cradle and the charger itself would have bumped it up, probably up more like $210, and they probably wouldn't even still be making a profit at that point. So I understand why they did it, and do I necessarily agree that it was the best move? No, because Nintendo has the money to eat the cost, but still, and have the charger in there. But like I said, I understand why they did it. Other countries have been doing it for a long time, and it's still selling well over there. It's nothing to freak out about. The chargers themselves are like, the third-party ones are like $3, and Nintendo licensed one are $8 to $15, I think, depending where you go. That's not too bad, and probably you can ask a friend who has one. They probably have probably have a couple of extra chargers, because you can use chargers all the way from the DSi. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I said, it's an inconvenience, but it's not something to get wound up about. And there's only one exclusive game, and it's not even out yet. Is there any reason to buy this thing? Okay. This is gonna come up a lot in this article, but you fail to do any research about the fact that the C-Stick, the shoulder buttons, and the extra power will be used in other games like Xenoblade Chronicles, the port of it, like Majora's Mask 3D, Codename Steam, Ironfall. These are all games that are going to be using the C-Stick, the shoulder buttons, and other features of the new 3DS that make it worth buying the system for. So what does it matter if Xenoblade Chronicles isn't out yet? There's going to be other games that use it. That are Monster Hunter 4 and Majora's Mask are launching alongside the system. So those games which use the new features should be able to hold you over until the new game comes out. And saying, is there any reason to buy this thing? Yeah, like I just said, there's new buttons, new features, the NFC capability for Smash Brothers and other games like Codename Steam. Saying is there's no reason at all, not even giving you a chance to form an opinion. Like, That's one problem I have with the title right here. Save your money. There is no reason to upgrade. That should be a personal choice. And all the points that you've given so far are very sweeping generalizations. I mean, yes, the charger is a hassle, but the thing with no exclusive games, and it's not even out yet, you didn't do your research, and it's a very sweeping generalization that there's no reason to get one. Okay, let's keep going. What reason, indeed? The new 3DS XL, North America, won't be getting the smaller version, which I am kind of annoyed about, because I personally was planning on getting that one. But I mean, the red 3DS XL looks really nice, so I'm kind of okay with it. Although those faceplates would have been nice, but whatever. The XL, it'll be fine. I really don't understand why people are just boycotting the thing just because the regular 3DSs aren't coming out. That seems a little petty, to be honest. Like, you were clearly planning on getting one in the first place. Why not just get the new 3DS XL? It has, I think I wrote this down somewhere. I can't really find it right now, but the new 3DS XL over the new 3DS, that one, it has a better stylus, slightly larger buttons, better camera quality, better color contrast in game. The shoulder buttons, I think, are a little bigger. The D-pad is higher up, so it's easier to use. It's more comfort in general. The screens are bigger, obviously. Has slightly longer, faster downloading speeds. It's just better in almost every single way. The only thing it's not better at is size. Like, size of the system itself. It's kind of hard to fit in your pocket. That's the only thing that the regular 3DS has going for it. And if you already had a 3DS XL, then the new 3DS XL is just the perfect one to go to. Anyway, let's see. It's certainly an attractive piece of hardware. Are there any incentives? What's in it for games? Is the new 3DS really necessary? Like I just said, you clearly have a picture here of it. There's C-Stick right there. Did you not even look? Did you upload these pictures without even thinking? Oh yeah, also the 3D tracking is better. So there's literally, I think literally everything about the system is an upgrade from the original 3DS, and even the XL. And I think the speakers are louder too. So yeah, everything is better. Okay. Like any new system, its success will largely depend on its games. Right now, there is a single exclusive, Xenoblade Chronicles, and it'll be out in the spring. It's already been out for years on the Wii, but it's out again. Though you could probably only obtain a copy for a Wii more cheaply than getting it on the 3DS XL to play it sole exclusive. No, I'm sorry. That's not true. Mainly because I don't think you knew exactly the whole debacle with Xenoblade Chronicles. A, it's only GameStop exclusive, and as of right now, at least last I heard, GameStop is jacking up the price of the game to like $70, $80 for a Wii game. The new 3DS version is going to be $40. So, I mean, you could get it used, but I have a feeling that GameStop, since they have monopoly on the game, they would jack it up anyway. So, it's really hard to get it, since some GameStops don't even carry it anymore. So, just to say that it's easier to obtain the Wii version is a complete and utter... That's not... Well, you're either misinformed or you're lying. Just put it that way. A major draw to the new 3DS XL is the additional analog stick, a stick that, as of right now, will only work with two games, Majora's Mask 3D and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Smash Bros. 3DS will use for Smash attacks, and Dragon Quest games will you get it too. Aside from that, no other previously released title. Nada. You're wrong. You just are wrong. I'm sorry, not really. But Ironfall, Ace Combat, Codename Steam, Resident Evil Revelations, Steel Diver Subwars. I just list off 4 games that are going to be using this the C stick, either previously announced and newly announced games. Like old games that use the CirclePad Pro accessory will also use the C stick, and so will future games. Like I said, you didn't do your research. You completely brushed over the fact, both of those facts that I just stated. And both of those titles are playable on existing 3DS handhelds. Xenoblade Chronicles is the only exclusive title. It's only going to play on the go. Begs the question as to why the system was released in the first place. Because there's so many extra features that are going to be used in future and existing games. You haven't even gone into the fact that the new 3DS XL has the NFC feature, which will be used in Smash Bros., codenamed Steam, Ace Combat, and future games to come. It doesn't improve the 3DS by significant margin, like I already stated. Every single feature of the new 3DS XL is an improvement over the old 3DS. The addition of the C-Stick, ZL and ZR shoulder buttons are nice, but superfluous. The added graphical capability is, again, nice, but can't bring the system anywhere close to the same level as a PS Vita. Why does that matter? It's not an HD system, so of course it's not going to be close to the PS Vita. It's just a slight graphical upgrade to make the system last longer for developers to use 2 or 3 more years. Like, probably if they only kept the 3DS as it was, we'd probably be seeing a new system next year. But since the new 3DS came out, we're probably going to get the next handheld in 2017, and it'll be able to support new games up until then. And the switch from SD to microSD for storage is downright rude to existing 3DS owners who want to upgrade. Okay, I will give them that. That is kind of annoying, but like I said, I understand why they did that. It's to lower cost, and I think microSD cards tend to be easier to find nowadays anyway, but it is more convenient just to have your old SD card, put it in your new 3DS, and then do the system transfer from there. It's so much easier, but I guess one thing he didn't mention is that the new 3DS has this feature. You can, I don't know how it works exactly, but something about you can have backup saves on your PC if you connect the 3DS to it, which I don't know how it works, but that sounds cool if it does indeed work. Okay, this statement really bugs me. At least you can hold the system at a 45-degree angle to your face while you play and still see everything. Why one would do that, who knows, but now you can. So basically what he's saying is, at least now the 3D feature works. But why would you use that? There are many games that don't necessarily require you to use it, but it's really helpful for you to use the 3D in the game, like Link Between Worlds, Kirby Triple Deluxe, probably Majora's Mask 3D, and Ocarina of Time. That really immerses you in the game to help you get through stages and just observe it better. It's been a major complaint for people who actually do like using the 3D, and the sweet spot gets out of whack every time you just move it slightly. But with the new 3DS XL, it tracks your face so you can actually use it effectively. That's a feature I'm personally pretty hyped for, because I actually did like the feature, but I personally couldn't really use it all that much because we actually only have the old 3DS and a 2DS, since the new 3DS XL wasn't available when the launch of Pokemon, because everyone bought it at the same time, so I was like, okay, I'll just get a 2DS. And the old 3DS, the sweet spot is very small, so it's really hard to use. We already know that Nintendo hates money. Are you sure you're not describing Capcom with that? We already know that. For some reason, someone or a group of people at the company seem resolved to make asinine decisions with regards to its products. I do agree that their naming system is really weird. And there are some decisions that that are questionable, but to say that Nintendo hates money, that's just wrong. Nintendo is a company. Why would they do anything to make them intentionally lose money? Like they're not giving you the charger so they don't have to eat the cost of it. And the Wii U is being sold at a profit right now, and so is the 3DS, and I think even the 3DS XL is in Japan. So to say they hate money is just wrong. Again, sweeping generalizations that make your points invalid. And this isn't exactly anything new for Nintendo. The company has a track record of making bizarre decisions, or lack thereof, regarding the best-selling products. Unless you are a die-hard Xenoblade fan and can't wait for the new Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U, then the 3DS XL is a great purchase. Other than that, the promise that Nintendo will deliver a killer exclusive for this platform is a very weak one. Upgrading to this new handheld from the previous model just isn't worth it, especially if you already own the 3DS XL. It's also worth mentioning that North America will only receive the access to the new 3DS XL and not smaller companion. That means no faceplate swapping. Sorry, North America, you just don't matter to Nintendo enough. I'll get back to that after I'm done with this. Maybe Nintendo will get its head out of the ground and reveal some more exclusive, possibly announcing that the new Fire Emblem game will be new 3DS only. Who knows? Only the future can tell, but smart money is on this handheld being another flop. Okay, let's start with this system. This paragraph. Sorry, North America, you just don't matter to Nintendo enough. Okay, the reason why Nintendo decided not to release the original new 3DS XL, the regular new 3DS, is that A, the regular 3DS didn't sell all that well in Japan to begin with. It's the new 3DS XL is selling much better than the new 3DS over there, and even the old 3DS XL is selling better than the regular new 3DS. So they were thinking, okay, how did it sell in Australia? And same thing there. So they felt, okay, America is our biggest market, and they seem to like the new 3DS XL better anyway. The original 3DS, such a confusing name. The original 3DS, hasn't been selling well over here. The 3DS XL is selling way better and always has been ever since it was launched. So they felt, okay, why do we need to lose any more money on selling the new 3DS over here when the XL everyone wants anyway? Like I said before, the faceplates and the original new 3DS... wow. Okay, that is a really dumb decision, calling it new 3DS. Why not Super or Plus or whatever? Yeah, it is kind of annoying that we're not getting that, but I understand why they did it, and clearly another sweeping generalization that you just didn't do research about. Maybe Nintendo will get their head out of the ground and reveal some more exclusive games, possibly announcing that the new Fire Emblem game will be 3DS only. Okay, that would be... You said up here that Nintendo hates money. So, why would Nintendo release the new Fire Emblem game on the new 3DS only? If the old Fire Emblem game is sitting at 1.5 million on the old 3DS, why would they not try to capitalize that and release it for both systems? Like, you can have the Fire Emblem game have advanced features on the new 3DS, but if it's on the original 3DS, it'll sell way more anyway. Like, they're trying to capitalize on Fire Emblem Awakening's success and bring it to the 3DS. Making a new 3DS exclusive would be a stupid decision that would entail Nintendo hating money. Like, if you said some other game, like maybe Majora's Mask 3D or, I don't know, the next Pokemon or something, I could understand that. Like, I wouldn't mind if the next Pokemon game was a new 3DS exclusive, considering it would sell systems, and you can actually have a battle without frame rate issues, which is a big problem for that game. But the new Fire Emblem game, it needs to be on the 3DS, because if you didn't know, well, he obviously didn't, the Fire Emblem Awakening was supposed to be the last Fire Emblem game until it sold a bunch. If the new Fire Emblem game comes out on the 3DS only and doesn't sell that well, then that might be the end of the series. They need to keep the momentum going after Awakening and release it to the 3DS and the new 3DS. And what are you talking about? But Smart Money is on this handheld will be another flop. None of Nintendo's systems ever have been flops. Even the Wii U is selling at a profit right now. The 3DS selling at a big profit. The DS made more money than the Wii did, I think. At least sold more. The Game Boy Advance, definitely not a flop. The original Game Boy Color, all of their systems, even the GameCube was sold at a profit. None of their systems have ever been flops. I don't know what you're talking about here. Okay. There are some comments down here. I'm going to refresh the page to see if there's any more. But they may make a really good... People make some really good points down here. Okay. I was afraid that would happen. Give it a second. Okay. Okay, here we go. Lords of Skulls says, supports all games that support the C-Stick add-on. Yeah, that thing. Makes it more portable, less bulky. Thank you. More powerful for games that will give developers more power, so better games, plus current games to be faster for loading. Yes. 3DS effects that are better and give less headaches, better battery life, and 10% more. Amiibo ability will be awesome for Monster Hunter fans, and the Monster Hunter exclusive 3DS, which did sell out, but it looks freaking awesome. And more buttons for more controls. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Logan Hollis. Someone didn't do the research. The Direct specifically stated that games that use the C-Stick, i.e. Smash Bros., will use it. Also, any game that supports the Circle Pad Pro will make the C-Stick usable. Make sure you have all your info before you write an article like this. Thank you. There is literally nothing... There's nothing new added to this opinion. Everything he states here are just regurgitated opinions from other news articles. Like, everything I just read here, he is basically just sweeping generalizations based on opinions from other people. If you're going to do an opinion article, at least make it your opinion. Don't just have someone else's opinion and then throw in random inserts here that just make it antagonistic almost. Like the phrase here, we all know Nintendo hates money, and asinine decisions, which I do agree Nintendo does do some dumb decisions sometimes, but this one isn't necessarily that bad of one. Now, am I going to get the new 3DS XL? Of course. Like I said, we only have a 2DS and an original 3DS. That system is kind of dying on us. The circle pad is kind of like wearing off, and the buttons just aren't working anymore. So we're gonna get that red 3DS XL. It looks freaking awesome. So that's it for this video. If there's any more dumb articles, especially about the 3DS, I'm gonna be talking about them, because I have a feeling, especially once it comes out, there are gonna be a lot of dumb articles coming out about this. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you have any other stupid Nintendo articles, or even just any stupid article in general about anything, contact me and I will be sure to talk about it. So, see you next time.